Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Tinfoil and Tan Lines.
Yep, I'm happy to be here with you. Today, we are going to be prefacing our episode that we're releasing called The Cameraman on the Moon. And what's so funny about this one, which we do talk about in the podcast, is we jumped into this one on a whim. And if you notice, we're a little slap happy. I think I was running on like 2 hours of sleep and a lot of caffeine. And then Callie, you were sick.
I was sick, but we powered through it.
We powered through that one. So I hope you guys enjoy it. It's a little bit sillier than usual, but we had a lot of fun with it. But watching it back, it makes us laugh because we can clearly tell we were running on fumes and caffeine. So hope you guys enjoyed this one and get a few laughs out of it. Yeah. Okay. One where they're interviewing a couple of the astronauts, and in the background, one of them floats down the hallway, is floating, and you could see the harness pulling his pants up.
I didn't realize that we had
mice on the moon and cameraman on the moon
and prairie dogs on Mars.
And prairie dogs on Mars. Okay, who's that? Who's that guy they left behind?
They should check on him.
They really should.
He's not okay. He's not okay.
It's been too long. It's an amazing feat of mankind, and we destroyed all the technology that got them there.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, all they had to do was put it on TV, and everyone believed it.
I know.
That's it.
Are we?
Anyway,
we're recording.
My
Okay.
Korean twin.
Okay.
Today, I think we're going to do something a little fun, and that is jump into a topic that we have not prepared for, but we know enough of, and it's just kind of a fun one, I think.
Yes,
most
funny
people
fun. It's
kind
funny
of get
and
that,
fun.
that it's funny at this point, and that is the moon landing.
Yes.
So
I'm excited for this one.
What was that? I just read off online. It said, of all the things that never happened, this never happened the most.
Yes. Well,
it's so true.
It is so true. I mean, even NASA just came on and they were doing an interview, and they were basically for the first time ever, we're gonna get a man to the moon. They came out and
I know they say that stuff.
It.
I know. And they what is it? Pettit. I forget his first name, but he's one of the guys that works.
Right.
He's an astronaut.
Oh,
Not NOT, but
is it?
It's not.
It's not Armstrong, is it?
No, it's that one guy with that kind of nerdy voice. And he's got the glasses, and he's like, "Oh, we would go back to the moon in a nanosecond, but we've destroyed all of that technology, and it's a real painful process to build it back. So therefore, we can't go back." I know. The most amazing feat of mankind, and we destroyed all the technology that got them there.
Yep.
Amazing.
I know. It is amazing. So,
I mean,
my favorite thing, though, is the phone call.
Oh.
I mean, you can't have more than 3 miles without a phone pole, like a tower.
Yeah.
Not a tower, but
I know what you mean.
We have so many towers, but yet.
Oh, I lose cell service going in a tiny little whatever, or at my house,
or
all the
just
time.
Driving to McCall,
yes,
there's a good stretch where there's
huge
no
stretch,
service.
no service,
yeah.
And yet they had perfect real time conversation, and
on a landline, no less.
On a landline, and they say that what they were doing is that what do you call it, mission control in Houston, was directly talking to the astronauts, and then
with no delay.
No delay, and then transmitting their responses to the White House on a landline so that the president could talk right back.
That's amazing.
It really is incredible.
Yeah,
I wish phones could work that good today.
I know, me too.
It's that's a long distance
Except for I
call.
have spotty service even in my own house.
I know, it's
I don't have service while
no, and our Wi-Fi goes out all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's incredible.
We're going
60s
backwards.
were, I know, right? Oh my gosh.
The pinnacle of telephone usage was the 60s, right?
Yes, the greatest call ever not made. Okay, so there's that. I mean, this topic, I think we're just going to be ping-ponging a lot, on certain things that are just hilarious.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things is to watch the lunar lander leave the moon. And there's literally a camera on the moon's surface that's following it as it takes off. And it's okay, who's that? Who's that guy they left behind?
They should check on him.
They really should.
He's
check
not
on him.
okay. He's not okay.
It's been too long. But they can't go back and get him because of the technology.
It's been
destroyed. And it's just too painful.
He took one for the team.
He really did.
Yeah. We wouldn't have the amazing footage we have without him.
We all love a good photographer, but man, he definitely takes the cake.
I mean, I feel like we lost something real special. I mean, it's hard to find a good photographer sometimes.
I know.
So when you have one,
like just to have somebody take your
hold on to them.
Picture on the street can be hard to find somebody. Like let alone a volunteer.
You don't
to
like
stay on the moon.
Squatty? Like
okay, do not take my photo like this, please.
It's your favorite.
I don't like looking like I'm like my legs
4
are this
foot
long
tall.
and then my hips this big. No, thank you.
Oh,
I mean, I will say the cameraman on the moon did a great job. Kept it in frame all the way up. Definitely captured. I like to call them the unicorn farts. Like those rainbow sprinkles coming out of it.
That was the best.
Like, are you serious?
He really did have a special touch. I know.
He really did.
Oh,
yeah.
Man.
Dang. R.I.P. cameraman.
R.I.P. Cameraman on the moon.
Cameraman on the moon. Oh my God. Okay, so there's that hilarious detail. And then, you know, there's a whole movie on this. I think it's called It'll Come to Me. But it breaks down how they faked like
Fly Me to the Moon. Is it the one that just came
No,
out?
it's old. It's like a documentary.
Okay.
Documentary breaking down how the moon landing is fake.
Okay.
Like very well done. And one of the things is they showed how the astronauts faked so it looks like they're looking out the window of the rocket. And there's the Earth, and it's like this round ball, like Earth, like the images we see, right?
Okay.
And actually what they were doing was they're far back from a round window.
Okay.
So there's a round window.
Okay.
The inside of the cabin was pitch black. So they're backed up and they're filming it. So it's just like a black background. And then it's just part of the Earth though.
So there's no stars.
But of course there's no stars. Okay, that's another thing. But anyways, that movie proves that.
Yeah.
And then how it was a set. Like you can see even on one of the rocks, there's like a number on it.
Oh.
And then I think on one of I think this is actually Mars. You know, they go to Mars.
Oh, Mars.
There was like
you mean Canada?
No, there was like a little prairie dog on Mars. Like people caught it.
There was like a mouse too on some of the scenes.
Oh,
too.
probably running across.
So multiple animals we're dealing with. I didn't realize that we had
mice on the moon and cameraman on the moon
and prairie dogs on Mars.
And prairie dogs on Mars.
Prairie dogs have evolved past
it's amazing.
Even I mean they're living on Mars, so
incredible. Living on Mars. Let's send them all there. They ruined my yard. Well, actually, no, the voles ruined my yard.
Yeah, same family.
Yeah, so there's that, but the movie breaks it down and shows how like they faked that whole scene that was broadcast to everybody as you know, oh, this is the Earth, and no, it's just like they were up in the sky supposedly, and it's just like a close up of the Earth. Yeah, it's like a circle. But to your point about the stars, did you ever see the interview where some of the astronauts are being interviewed live? And they're like, oh, like, do you see the stars? Like, oh, the stars amazing? And the guy looks at the other guy and look at each other like, oh, yeah. Like, they couldn't decide, like, what they're going to go with. Because then there
were no stars.
Because then there's other astronauts that say you don't see the stars. And they give reasons for it. And then other ones are like, oh, it's so magnificent. And then all the footage, there's no stars. All the footage. I'm like... Okay, make up your mind, people.
I mean, it's funny because, like, I've never, like, even before my girls really even knew, like, that I thought the moon landing wasn't, like, real, they saw pictures of it and they literally were like, that looks like it's made of tinfoil. And at this point, they were like, I don't know. Wow. They were younger.
Yeah.
So I'm like, a child literally.
It looks like a 7th grade science project. Like they built it, you know, for a class project.
They went to Costco and got rolls of tinfoil.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's terrible. Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I know. Well, that's amazing. Like little eyes could even see it. But what's interesting is I think there's only one photo. They say it's a photo of the Earth. I think it's the blue marble.
Okay.
Remember it was like on the background of every iPhone for a while when you got your new iPhone?
Yeah.
I think that's the only one they say is a photo. And then every other NASA like image you see, it says image.
Oh.
Because that's an image. It's not a photo.
Where did they get the photo from?
See, I don't know. I don't think the photo's real. But isn't that interesting how they say image on everything? Because like an image is just an image.
Right.
It could be created on, you know,
but a photo
Photoshop.
Is actually taken with a camera.
A photo is taken with a camera. So they always say image on everything.
Well, and you also see like the editing
so
where there's
fake.
like
Oh
multiple clouds of the same.
I know they're copying and pasting clouds. Yep.
Terrible.
And I saw a video of a guy, like a young guy who works for, I don't know if must be NASA, but he's like, yeah, it's my job. Like I edit the photos and stuff. And you're just like, He's showing like how he does the clone tool.
Wow.
And I'm like, okay.
How do you live with yourself knowing you're like literally deceiving?
I don't think they really know.
Millions of
I think they
people.
just think that like,
Billions
here's
of people.
I think they're telling them, hey, here's like a photo. We just want you to enhance it or do something to it.
Oh.
I don't think he realizes because I think just like the military where it's like everyone's got their own little task. You know, it's compartmentalized.
Right.
So you can get away with, you know, people that are building satellites, like they're really building something, but it's not a satellite. Right. It's not going into orbit. Yes.
Of the satellite. Right.
I mean, I think NASA gets like, I'll have to look it up, but billions a year.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
A year.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you watch a movie like the movie Gravity, remember with Sandra Bullock? And it was so good.
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Oh, it's actually really good. I mean, it's just sci-fi, right?
Okay.
Like you're not going to think it's realistic, but it looks so real.
Okay.
Like it looks like you're right there with them in space.
Oh,
and that movie only had like, you know, a few $100 million to create or whatever it was, but way less than NASA has. So like if they can create such a realistic looking, you know, experience in space with that budget, imagine what NASA can do with billions.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. I mean, they sing about it too, right? What's that one
sing
song?
about it?
Remember the song that's like, space may be the final frontier?
Oh, Red Hot Chili Peppers.
But it was made in a Hollywood basement.
Yeah, that whole song is like really cool.
And there was a guy, remember this guy that came out? He was part of the set. Were we
just
talking
recently?
About this? Yes.
It's an older man. He said he has cancer. He said, before I go, what my dad told me on his deathbed, I want to tell now the world.
Yeah.
And it was his dad worked for the government, the military, and there was a hangar they went to, and it was all painted black on the inside, and they brought in all of this, like I think cement dust and stuff to like create like. He basically said when he watched the moon landing on the TV, he's like, that's exactly what we filmed in the hangar. He didn't know that's what was happening. He knew that they were filming something, but he didn't know that that was going to be what was broadcasted as the moon landing.
Right.
So so he was a part of it.
I mean, I would feel so bad. I mean, I'd feel bad knowing that, like...
What's his name?
It's not a movie.
What's the astronaut's name? Is it Werner von Braun? His tombstone's interesting.
Oh, the one that said Psalms.
Yeah, and talks about how God created the firmament, about the earth and all these things. But no, the other one, oh my gosh.
Let me look and see.
You know his name. But he admits to it. He admits to it now. When he's interviewed, he says we never went to the moon.
So there was Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin.
Buzz Aldrin. I think it's Buzz. I think it was him.
There's a lot of footage of him, and I don't know if it's because he's just older now and he's just like...
I think so. I think his conscious has got to him. I mean, if you watch the panel when they got back from the moon, they were the most depressed looking people, like talking about their experience, which you would be ecstatic. Like, oh my gosh, we went to the moon. It was incredible. And we made it back. Like, we could tell the story. But they were all, like, if you watch it, their interview, it's so sad. Like, you could tell that they were, you know, struggling with what they were doing, lying.
Yeah, they just weren't good liars. Yeah. No. I mean, but there's lots of things that don't line up, like the footprint in the moon.
Oh, I know.
Versus like the actual, like you can see the real boot. It's like completely different.
Because isn't the boot like flat, but then like the footprint on the moon's got the lines?
Yeah, even the size is just completely off.
Oh, so there's so many anomalies with
discrepancies. Yeah. And so, I don't know. It's just interesting. Like, this is just such a funny and like, you said, fun topic because it's just hilarious.
Well, like, okay, the ISS, International Space Station, where there's supposedly people up there floating around in space in this giant tin can thing. And remember how there was people stuck up there supposedly recently? No. But you could watch, so they'll do, you know, videos up there to entertain, you know, the masses.
Of them floating and stuff?
Of them, you could see there's like one, for example, there's many, one where they're interviewing a couple of the astronauts, and in the background, one of them like floats down the hallway, like is floating, and you could see the harness pulling his pants up. Like you could see it. Like it's so bad.
Or when they're like spinning and they grab the harness.
Or they grab it and they pull themselves up.
Like the women's
the sprayed hair.
That's my favorite.
I know.
Where they like spray it so it's like.
I'm like, okay, I'm sorry. Let's talk about this for a second. If you're a woman in space and you legit have long hair, you would have it like put it in a bun.
Down.
Why? Like all the wires and equipment everywhere and like your hair is shedding. Every single like bodily movement and like hair and skin cell shed in there for the last how many decades it's been there. It's in there.
It's just in there floating around.
It's just in there floating around. Like so, like your hair, you're have
breathing it in.
It's disgusting. Yeah, think about that. It's the most toxic
you're
air.
Getting shed on.
Yeah, you're getting shed on.
Literally.
But I don't know. It's like so over dramatic and obvious when they take the woman's hair and make it all like it's floating in this long hair.
You would think it would be tied down.
Either that or you cut it short.
Yeah.
Like, why would you be in space with long hair floating around everywhere?
I mean, you could be, but like you would think it would be tied down. Like
It just doesn't make any sense.
You don't want it in your face, like especially if it's floating.
You would probably get caught on stuff. You're floating around,
like harnesses,
like your harness. Exactly. Or like the video. I love ISS interviews. They're so funny. There's one where they had a beach ball. It was like the Earth, but a beach ball, and he accidentally drops it, and it drops, and he goes to catch it, and another person's like, don't grab it, like, like just let it go
as they're floating,
like as their hair is in the air, they're floating, and the beach ball just goes down,
which weighs nothing.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, oh my God, guys, yeah, they're definitely just filming this.
Yeah.
And then let's talk about but
the fact that they still choose to like air that, even though
I know, and they'll
or was it live? Was it a live?
I think they do live stuff. No, they do live, and then they'll bring things up to space like eggs. And I think it was that Pettit guy, that like weird dorky guy, and he was like, "Don't ask how we got the eggs up here." Like it was just like full on like random stuff. They'll bring up like ukuleles and like random shit. Like, why are you bringing this to space? Like like every like supposedly every like little ounce of weight costs a lot of money just into space. So they're bringing in like silly things.
Interesting.
Like jerseys for Super Bowls. And I'm like, this is a clown show.
Oh, so
let's be real.
They probably just had Amazon deliver.
And what are they doing up there? Yeah, Amazon probably did.
What are they doing up there?
I don't know. Like supposedly, if they're really up there, like what are they doing?
Living their best life.
I don't understand. Like who would volunteer? That is, I don't think anyone's that like.
Well, I mean, I feel like there's so many weird things too, because it's like, do you remember the one? There was like a teacher. There was a bunch of people who supposedly like died.
It was in the Challenger explosion.
But every single person is still.
They all have a twin.
They all have a twin with the exact same name, exact same date of birth. They look the same.
And there a lot of them are in academia or like lawyers.
Yeah. Isn't that interesting?
It's so crazy. Yeah. That's amazing.
I mean, and again, this is stuff people can look up.
I know.
You really have to dig for some of this stuff, but it is there. You can find it.
And I've heard that there's, this is true. Yeah. There's the rockets are like set up on the ground, and then the astronauts do their big ceremony and they go in there. And then there's an emergency like slide, like a chute.
Okay.
So if something does go awry, you could jump down it and it takes you to an underground bunker for safety. I think that's what they did. I think that's what they did. And then they exploded the whole thing. And then like, oh, they all died. Yeah.
Yeah. Is that to make people afraid?
Like the Truman Show? Like
kind of.
Don't fly.
Don't sail in the ocean.
Yeah, don't sail in the ocean.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I don't know what their motive was for that one.
It's just weird.
Maybe we're to see more real. Like, oh, sometimes things go wrong. People die. Like, it's a dangerous job. Like, wow, they're so brave. Sacrifice. Yeah,
maybe. Maybe that would make more
I don't
sense.
know what their motive would be, but I can only speculate. But I just find that one hilarious. Yeah. Like they're all still alive.
Yeah, it is bizarre. I mean, obviously, when they get asked, like, with a mic or go up with somebody that's recording it, they'll deny it,
of course.
Obviously.
Of course.
But, I mean, I feel like at the same time, I kind of feel bad. Like, that would be awful to have to live that life.
It would be terrible.
You know? Like, have to pretend that you were not that person, but you were that person, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, and then what? Like, do you not get to go back to your own families? Really well. I don't know. Do you not get to go back to, like, your...
Like kind of like what is that called? Witness protection program kind of thing, where it's like you're a new person.
Yeah.
But then it's like everyone knows they're still there, so it's like you wouldn't really
that's what I'm saying. You'd almost have to go into witness protection and like be, but they would change your name. So that's the thing that's weird. Again, it's like it's
like they didn't even try. It's like they didn't even try.
They're
with
just
this
like
one.
people over.
Some of it they don't even try. Like, do you ever see? I think it was Russia or China, but their their moon video.
Yeah,
like the photo, like how fake it is.
Huh.
It's so CGI.
Okay, I have to look at it.
It's like what Elon Musk said. It's so fake. It looks so fake. It's real.
Which is ironic.
Remember when he
the video that he did? He literally with like. Do you remember how he did like a video with like a launch and then like there were parachutes that came down? It looks so fake.
Oh, I don't remember that.
I'll just show you it. Yeah, but so that's rich coming from him.
Yeah,
I would know.
But like that's like to me, it's like he's just telling you, like, yeah, we know this looks fake. Yeah, like. But it's so fake looking, it's real because if we were really trying to fake it, we'd make it look more real.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of like, I think, the whole
point
of his comment there. But, yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he almost had to call out how fake it looked. Just
well, I
to
mean,
make
he
people
would
believe
recognize it was fake because his looked fake. So he's like, I recognize fake.
it. Yeah, it was. That's what he was talking about is the Tesla.
Oh, okay.
The Tesla flying through space. He's like, it looks so fake. You know, it's real.
Oh,
like,
okay. No.
That's what he was talking
one,
about.
Though, too. He did another.
with the
I'll
parachutes.
find it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll have to find that one. But
Yeah.
I was just.
I mean, like SpaceX. I think that's just another big like Trump and stuff pouring money into that. I'm like,
where's that money really going?
No,
you know,
it's just a way of taking more taxpayers' money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I did hear too that like when they launch these rockets, that like basically they go over the ocean basically every time. So that way, when it like falls down or something falls down, it just goes into like the ocean.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. No, then they never go straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Like you would think you would take the quickest path to get out of the atmosphere into space. Straight up.
The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line.
But they never do. They always go out.
Mm-hmm.
Out into the ocean.
Which is interesting.
I think they just land out there and then they just gather it up. Or they let it sink. I don't know.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, if I lived close
Such a
to
waste
the
of money.
ocean and I knew they were going to launch, I mean, I might rent a boat and just go
Oh my gosh,
try to sit out in the water.
Oh, no, that sounds fun.
Try to figure out.
That'd be way fun. I hope we need like a space station in the Caribbean, though.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It could be in Caribbean water.
Warm water.
Yes. That'd be fun.
Oh, that would be amazing.
But no, I mean, I've seen, you've seen those rockets and stuff. And they're always, they always go out and over and like curve. And it's like, aren't you trying to go to space? Like, when you just go.
I mean, is this going too deep too fast if I say like the firmament above is like possibly water based biblically off of what the Bible says when, in Genesis talks about God separated the waters below the firmament and above the firmament.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, so many cartoons, so many shows show rockets literally busting through and water pouring
and creating
out.
And breaking like a glass and then water comes out.
Yeah.
I know. They show it all. They do. They show it all the time.
So many movies.
It's like, where did that come from?
I know. The girls were
Things
just
aren't just made up out of nowhere.
I know. Well, the girls were just watching like Looney Tunes.
Yeah.
And the granny on there was like talking about the earth. And she was like, I still think the earth is flat.
Yeah.
And then there was another scene in that same like little video. And it shows like them blasting into space. And they hit like the stars or something. And they hit a star and like water pours out.
There was, I think, a Red Bull commercial too. It was some type of commercial where they had a guy going up. Then he goes into, and then like he's in water, and then it's like he's under the ocean.
Oh, yeah, it's like wild. I mean, I reference more kid cartoons and things because I feel like that's the season of life.
It's part of what we. No, it's true. It's all. It's in everything.
Yeah,
cartoons,
the
commercials,
Muppets,
movies.
The Muppets. I think there was one where Gonzo goes to space or something, and he's literally in space with fish.
Yeah, I do remember that space fish. I do remember that.
Guys, why would there be fish in space if there wasn't water?
Yeah, that's so random.
I know.
Yeah.
So
yeah, no, it's like they like to show us. It's kind of like mocking, I think. But yeah, okay. What else about the moon landing? So we talked about the cameraman,
right?
We talked about the tinfoil,
right?
Lunar lander,
yeah. And how it's filmed, like actually, like people like see the lunar lander, wasn't it? I think that's what it was. It was like the rover.
The rover,
yeah. So they see that, and they see like the certain rocks, and they literally went to, wasn't it in Canada? And like they can find.
Oh yeah, you could find like the same set, like where they were for some of it. Yeah, they still do that today.
Yeah, it's exactly
like for Mars. I feel like you could just like go to a desert and put like a red filter over it. Like, oh, it was on Mars.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, or you could even take like just like today, like if you're in a flight, you could take a photo like a certain way where like the window is kind of curved at the bottom, and you could create it in such a way to make it almost look like you're taking a picture of a planet.
Oh,
and make it look like a planet.
Interesting.
It's just so easy.
That's because the windows they're bubbled. They're bubbled. Like airplane windows used to be flat. They've changed that. Yeah.
Oh, let's talk about. Well, actually, that's another subject. We won't go there yet. But interesting. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Huh. So I thought that was interesting too.
It was interesting.
Again, you can like look that up and find that out. But yeah. They changed it so that way, like, obviously, because the Earth is round, it makes it appear round as you look out the window through the horizon. So,
but it still looks flat when I look out the window. So it's
does it? Okay, well,
yeah.
Maybe it's just because you already see it as flat, so you're like,
I don't know. Well, I feel like before, like we were kind of like going off on another rabbit hole, but like before I came to that revelation, like I thought I saw a curve.
Right.
Like when you watch a boat go over the horizon, the ocean, you thought, oh, they went over the curve. That's what I was told since I was in grade school. And then now it's like, no, if you actually just get out a high-powered camera or telescope and zoom in, you bring up the whole entire ship again. It's just that it went out of its perspective.
Line of vision. Yeah.
It's just how our vision works. The bottom comes up, the top comes down.
Yeah.
You don't see it anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you learn that, like, if you take art or you major, like,
Yes.
you like to do art or anything, like, that's one of the things when you're learning how to draw, like, that's, like, how they teach you how to make, scaling and stuff. And so, again, it's just, like, it's the same principle. Like,
I know.
It is really so much. I don't know if we want to even go.
Yeah, we need to stay on moon landing right now. No, we'll stay on the moon landing. Okay, so what else is there about that? There's a lot. How about the fact that, and I know we decided to just sit down here and do this on a whim. Yeah. So I wish I had like all the names of the astronauts. But there's one. Well, I don't remember which one said this, but he said, like we can't. Oh no, it's like Bill Nye the Science Guy. Oh yeah. Who like, obviously promotes like space and all that. But he said like, we can't leave. It's a closed system. We cannot leave the Earth. And then one of the reasons they say that is because they say that there's the Van Allen belts, which are radiation belts around our globe. Okay. And that they can't safely go through them. The astronauts can't, which is why one of the other reasons why we're not trying to get a man to the moon, or they haven't sent another man to the moon. Right. They have to figure out how to keep the astronauts safe from the radiation. But yet, in the 60s, like they went and back, and they're fine. They're fine. But now what's the problem? I know. But before the Van Allen belts weren't a problem. It's so weird to me.
How convenient. I feel like it's always just so convenient, when things happen. But
yeah, I mean, all they had to do was put it on TV, and everyone believed it.
I know.
That's it.
Well, and then I think so many people were talking about it that they made a movie about it, that Fly Me to the Moon. And basically they're just making fun of like, yeah, we faked it. Like literally saying like, oh, it wasn't real. We did fake it. In hopes that like by them saying it was fake, people will be like, no, it was real. This is just a movie.
Yep.
That's
what they do.
I know. It's so annoing.
It is annoying. I haven't seen it though. Did you?
No, I didn't see it, but I heard it was like pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So.
We should watch it just like for research purposes.
This is for research purposes only.
Yeah.
We already know the truth.
Cocktails and conspiracies.
Yeah.
Watch our movie, popcorn. Yeah. That's interesting. I thought that was really, when I saw the preview for that movie, I was like, okay. Yeah. Like, I was shocked to hear the plot line of that one, I figured they would have been like trying to reenact like what it would have been like when they actually did the moon landing, But it was like, no.
No, it's like, no, we're really just racing to China. Yeah. You know what else is really interesting too is like when you look at the moon and you can like almost lay the map like of our like continents on top of it.
Yes.
How there's like other masses.
Yes.
Out on, the sides and stuff. So it's like if that really is like a reflection of like our continents.
Like what is the moon?
What is the other side? Yeah, what is it? I've heard people say that they think it's different things. Like I was talking to somebody and she was saying that she thought it was kind of like concave, kind of like a bowl, but it was kind of like reflective.
Interesting.
Which would make sense, obviously, because if it's reflecting, like the continents onto it, like that would make sense.
It was like a reflective, like I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So I was like, I never thought about that. I mean, I don't know what it is, but
that's
it's
the
always
thing.
fun
We
to,
don't
like,
know what it is.
Just kind of speculate.
It's fun.
Yeah.
But like one thing that we do know for sure, for a fact, like you can test this out yourself if you have a laser thermometer. Okay. The moon light is colder than the moon's shade.
That is so weird.
Which tells you the moon is not reflecting the
sunlight. 100%.
Because it would be warm.
Right. And the properties
It's actually totally different properties of light. Yep.
Because sun is healing, sun is warming, but moonlight, you said, is cold. And I also heard it speeds up decay.
Oh, interesting.
So stay out of the moonlight.
Oh, no.
Just kidding.
That's why vampires like it.
No, because you don't want to decay. You want to like...
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to decay. No, thanks. No, but yeah, it's... So I found that so interesting. I'm like, wow, like that to me is like proof right there. Like if the moonlight is colder than the moon shade, then it's not reflecting the heat of the sun. Like that would be the sun, right?
Well, because if you think about it, if you take like a mirror and you reflect the sunlight, it's still hot on any...
Oh, yeah, of course. And it's going to be warmer than the shade, regardless of what it's reflecting off of.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't even know if the moon's a solid surface. Like, we don't know.
I don't know either.
It could be something more of like some type of a light. Have you ever seen... It's actually really, really cool. Someone took like a picture of the moon and put it like... It was like on a plate kind of thing.
Okay.
But it was like really... It was nicely done. And then they had a tub of water that was like murky blue, kind of like the sky.
Okay.
And they took it, the moon, and they kind of like slowly like put it submerged it in the water.
Okay.
And it looked exactly like our moon, how it goes through its phases.
Crazy.
Like, what if it's going into some sort of like
liquid?
Oh,
well,
I don't know. But it created the same crescent, everything all the way down. It looked just like, and then it came back out, back to full moon.
Yeah.
Just, I don't know. I just find that very interesting.
I mean, I definitely think that the sun and moon are a lot closer to us than what they say, because clearly we can like
you can zoom in on the moon
with your
to
phone
incredible detail,
or your camera. Exactly.
What did they say? 435,000 miles away.
And doesn't
like
that...
our iPhones are incredible. I had no idea.
I know. I didn't think they
or
could
cameras,
go that far.
Yeah. So, yeah, no, I agree.
So I definitely think it's closer. I think that the sun and the moon are like similar sizes.
Well, that's what's funny.
Because
they are the exact size. And that science will tell you that. That's why when we get the eclipses, they cover each other perfectly. And there are people, if you ask, it's like, oh, that's crazy. Like the sun's supposedly massive and the moon's small. Why are they the same size?
Yeah.
And they'll tell you, oh, that's just because it's like they're the perfect distance apart to where then they now look the same size.
No.
Like, no, how about the fact that they're probably just the same size?
They're probably the same size.
Like, I'm just going to trust my eyes.
Right. I know, exactly.
Like, come on.
And you can see them in the sky at the same time, too.
I
like,
know.
The sun and the moon
and like
a lot of times.
I'm like, how? That never made sense to me. Like, how is, not never, but once started thinking about it, how is the Earth creating a shadow on the moon, but then I could see both at the same time?
I know.
I don't know. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. And then there's videos, lots of them, of the sun, like, within the clouds.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy to me.
Crazy.
Yeah, it's like in the clouds, like the sun surround. It's so weird.
Well, same with moon. Like the moon, you'll see like the clouds. You'll see it like in the moon, like the clouds over the moon, or the moon's in the clouds. Like,
well, and also when we think about how, is it astronomers that study the stars? Okay.
Yeah.
This was like thousands of years ago, even documented, where they saw stars through the moon. So you know the dark patches in the moon. They saw and documented stars. They saw through the moon.
So the moon may not even be like a solid mass.
That's what a lot of people speculate. But
once again, cameraman on the moon.
I know.
Did he fall through?
He probably did.
Oh man, he's
Poor
probably
guy.
just bobbing around in space right now.
Yeah. Yep. Getting dipped in and out of water throughout the month.
I mean, how many years ago is that? Maybe he's not alive anymore. I don't know how old he was.
Oh, yeah, it depends.
We don't really have a lot of information on the camera.
Yeah, no one ever talked about it. No, poor guy.
He didn't even get credit for all of his amazing
We're giving
pictures.
him credit right now.
I know. We're acknowledging his amazing photographer, videography skills.
Yes. Definitely made history.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's, I mean, we can, like, we're getting into, like, other.
I know. Like, we're just kind of hinting and touching on different things that we'll probably talk about more detail and more in depth on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like, I feel like we could talk about the moon landing again, like, more in depth, where we didn't decide to just sit down and, like, shoot the breeze about this one. But, like.
But this one's fun because it's just, like, it's something we can't prove. It's not like there's hard evidence for it. I mean, there's things you can find, like, clearly the, interview of NASA saying, like, we're excited to get a man to the moon for the very first time.
I saw that.
And
then them saying, like, oh, we can't get to the moon anymore. We destroyed the technology. We can't figure out how to get the astronauts through the Van Allen belt.
Yes.
Like, nothing is adding up. So, yeah, well, the moon remains a mystery, I guess, which I love. Like, I like, having some mystery and not knowing and just being open to different possibilities.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it's one thing for sure. It's not a mystery.
It's not a mystery.
The moon landing did not happen.
No.
And I think most people know that by now.
Hopefully. I mean, I feel
like our generation.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe the ones that, like, watched it on TV, it's harder for them to kind of, you know what I mean?
Because it was so real.
It was so real to them. And they, like, kind of, like, saw it or thought they saw it. So, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
I don't either. Again, just food for thought.
Yeah.
Just something to, like, think about,
No, it's a fun one to research. I think it's hilarious. Like, I feel like every time I've looked into the moon landing, I just end up laughing.
Yeah.
Like, the memes are endless.
They're hilarious.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's a good one. All right. Well, that was fun, my friend. I love just sitting here and chatting and, doing what we do, which is have coffee and hang out and record it. And that's all we can do. But yeah, well, until next time.
We'll be back for more and talk about other things.
Yep. Sounds good.
I don't know what we'll talk about next.
I don't either.
It's always fun to.
Sometimes we just walk in here and wing it.
Yeah.
9 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
We're winging it. People are like, yeah, we could tell.
But that's great because, we want to be preparing. If we were just going on a coffee date,
No,
We
this is
wouldn't
exactly no.
We
And
just
like
literally talk about whatever we feel
I
like.
will say, we're definitely like better about not bouncing around in here though. Like if we were on a legit coffee date, like we would be talking about like 20 different topics.
Yeah,
so
we would
I
be.
applaud us for
Yeah.
staying on track somewhat. I mean, that takes a lot for us to
It
do.
does. I know. So many times I want to talk about other things.
Me too.
but-
I'm like, oh, can't say that yet. So yeah,
But-
but lots of things to come.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right.